Hello, 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 everybody. How's it going? Welcome to Kids on Bikes, our one-shot, 11-episode, one-shot, 10-episode, however many it's been, finale. You can wait all day for Bert to show up. He's not going to because his character's dead. We established this before the show. So wait all you want. Not coming back. It's gone. It's just gone.
Is turning to stone really death?
Whenever your lungs fill up with water and your brain loses oxygen, hard to heal from that.
Maybe you don't need
I don't know.
oxygen if you're made of stone.
Oh, it's true. He's a rock, so he's not dead.
Yes.
Like, you wouldn't
He's
call
just
a rock dead. He's
He's
fine, as far as rocks go.
as far as rocks go.
He's living a full rock
He's
life now.
living his best rock
Yeah.
life.
Yep.
Who are you to say a rock isn't alive?
So OMG Chomp is joining us again to
What's that?
reprise her role as Lucy, because Bert is not at the table. And so thank you for coming back
Of
and joining
course,
us.
I'm back.
As you all know, we are using the Kids on Bikes RPG system. This system will be used for KOllOK when it begins, but we have been diving deep into the system and learning about it and creating a really fun and cool story along the way, which has been really nice. It's been really neat. We've got to have some really great character moments and find out all sorts of cool stuff. Clerical Spider just asked in the chat, Zach and Lucas are brothers? Exclamation mark.
Nah.
No.
We've met quite a few people who've been like, wait, you guys are brothers? And then it's like in that moment, a light switch goes off where they look at the two of us and then go, oh, yeah, you look like a lot alike. A lot alike. So, yeah.
You guys have different noses, and because the nose is in the middle of your face, it throws people off.
Yeah, okay.
What? What about whose nose is in the middle of their face? Both of ours? I feel like that's the similarity. Is it Mir our brother?
Amir, you have a nose in the middle of your face?
Yeah, that throws me off.
Throws me off. For sure.
The nose, I lost it right there.
So tonight there are many different ways that you can interact with the show, and that is by going to oneshot.straightlogic.com, and you can purchase tokens, rumors, evidence for rumors, and NPCs to all make a lasting impact on this story. Now, I know you might be wondering, well, why would we do that? Why would we do that if we're ending the show? Well, because this show could possibly tie into our next show. And things that you've already done, things that have already happened in this show have already started to affect how my story is going to work on KOllOK. And we're building an overall big world that's really interesting. And there's a couple things that I've already decided that I'm going to take because they're really great. And they will come back. So, it helps us out a lot. This show is completely run off of your contributions, your generosity. This is an audience-driven channel. It's kind of like a live Kickstarter. So every time you're giving these tokens to the players, it's allowing us to pay our cast. It's allowing us to keep the lights on. It's allowing us to pay Amir, to have health insurance for our employees. It's just all of those things go towards keeping this channel alive. And that's how we run this network. If that stops working, then we stop doing it. It's kind of been one long 3-year-long experiment.
Help
Crazy.
us make payroll. Very important. Biggest expense, people.
Is it though?
It is.
Still?
It is, and it should be.
More than rent.
CEO Malika.
Still? Okay. So $10 at oneshot.straightlogic.com with the hashtag of the player you would like to support. We have hashtag Malika, hashtag Lucas, hashtag Lucy is OMG Chomp, OMG Chomp.
Chomp.
Okay. That is hashtag Lucy, and then of course hashtag MyLynn. Every $10 tipped with using that hashtag in your message gives them tokens. Now these tokens allow them to increase the result of their die rolls for success. Because this is a sliding scale of success and failure. Say they roll on a difficulty of 8, they roll an 8, but it's something really important. They still might use a couple tokens to make sure that they get the absolute best result possible, because it's a sliding scale of success. Same with whenever it goes negative, you know, you roll a 1. It might not be that bad if it was only a difficulty of 3, but if it was a difficulty of 10 and you roll a 3, that's still worse than, say, rolling a 1 when it's difficulty of 3. So it's kind of a sliding scale there. Your tokens help out a lot. Each character has special abilities that they can do with those tokens. Why don't we remind everyone what those abilities are? Because I think you often forget to use them. So starting with Malika.
I have the power of light.
No. This is why you
the
forget to
other
use them.
ones.
Yep.
Oh, I'm prepared. I happen to have 1 commonplace item with me if I spend 2 tokens.
There you go. So Malika can spend 2 tokens to have...
I can be prepared.
There
I
you
can
go.
have any commonplace item.
Lucas.
I have easygoing, which in a regular game of Kids on Bikes, I would gain 2 adversity tokens when I fail instead of 1. But since
we're not doing it that way.
that's not how we're doing adversity tokens, I think we said that I can double my adversity tokens once per game.
Yep. So for a big result.
So
also,
if you guys get me up to 10, then I could turn that into 20. So let's get there. Let's get Lucas to 10.
and what do you have on yours?
I
OMG?
have Lucky, so I can spend 2 adversity tokens to reroll a stat check, and I also have Treasure Hunter, so I can spend 1 adversity token to find a useful item in our
Which
surroundings.
seems really broken.
That lucky is actually pretty cool.
That's what
because
saved us.
Lucky's
you can
amazing.
just,
From the
instead of
scary
saying I
guy.
want to re-roll that 1, you can re-roll all of it, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that lucky one is really powerful. And Mylin.
And I can spend 2 adversity tokens to reroll a stat check.
Perfect. So that's also like the lucky one, correct? Is it-
Mhm.
So I think so. I think I can just fully reroll the stat check. Yeah.
yeah, so if it's a certain stat check, I'll decide whether or not it's an actual stat check. Sometimes it might not be a stat check. It might be I'm having you roll for something else. But most of the time, that's a stat check. And then evidence and rumors are kind of what have been building out this world. A lot of things that the chat has given to this show have ended up becoming true. If you use $50, you can create a rumor for the town. And there's still quite a few rumors out there. Some might be real, some might not. They're all adding to the mystery around the town of Undecided. But if you want to support that rumor, if you're like, that's a damn good rumor. For instance, last week, we learned that we have siblings at the table based on a rumor from the chat that Lucas and Mylin and basically everyone, in a way, are related. But especially you two. You're technically...
They have the same nose.
Oh, it's true. Oh, yeah, we have the same nose.
Yeah, for sure.
According to the doctor, we learned last week that you two have the exact same DNA, and the only difference is one of you's male and one of you's female. You're basically clones of each other.
I didn't learn that, did I? No. I wasn't there.
Okay, you weren't there for that part. I was super doped up on cold medication last week, and it is just a jumbled fucking mess in there. I'm still trying to figure out some of what happened. It's probably why Bert died, but that's okay.
Oh no, it was your fault.
That was so
Blame it on the
terrible.
drugs.
I was on a lot of medication. I was feeling like shit, and he tested me when I was feeling like shit. But I will stand by that. So that was because of the chat, though. The chat pushed that rumor through and then gave a bunch of evidence for that rumor. So when we hit our first goal, every 500, a rumor in the chat room becomes true. That has led to some absolutely crazy things happening. We're getting into the end game, so who knows what will become true next. That could be really wild. Really wild. Right now, rumors that have still not become true officially yet are that there's a child raised by wolves in the forest,
Oh, I need that.
that the local laundromat launders money,
Oh, man.
Come on.
Come on.
the old park ranger faked his death to start his life over in a new town after getting in a public argument with Mylin's dad.
Ooh, that's a good
So
one.
someone was making a rumor that Justin didn't actually kill himself. He like faked his death.
That'd be great
It's just a rumor.
for our peace of mind.
Why? So the other Justin could show up and then you've got two Justins?
Yeah,
That'd be
double
cool.
Justins.
I'd love to see them talk to each other.
Great.
Oh God.
I did. Oh, God. Another one was a haunted train station, strange creatures in the woods, this new Batman film. It's all just a bit too crazy. This can't be the real world. We must all be in some sort of computer simulation. Another rumor was that rumor has it there was a location scout around town looking for a place to film Tim Burton's next movie, Edward Scissorhands. Wheels is an agent of or working for the KGB, or a Russian shadow government agency, scoping out Lucas's family to get insider information on missing dead kids and explosion stuff. Explosion stuff. KGB here. Secretly investigating explosion stuff. Another rumor was there are so many crazy people in this town. There's a rumor that a batch of really bad but cheap coke being sold to people here, probably by the CIA or something. Uber said, let's start a rumor that a man in town has been occasionally abducting children, and those kids that disappeared a year ago might have been taken and held hostage by this kidnapper. That one wouldn't really work because we established that people realized before the bomb went off that they weren't kidnapped. Everyone thinks they died in the explosion. Nobody thinks they were kidnapped.
And that was Wheels, because I was yelling, "This guy's kidnapping me," as he was taking me away.
Right. I'd have to if that one ended up being the one that came true, I'd have to figure out how to make it work. But everyone thinks the kids who disappeared died in the explosion. They have a memorial for them. And then Jay Pistol said, let's start a rumor that a man in town has been... Oh, okay, so he finished that one. Okay, so I'm going to delete one of those because
Bless you.
no reason to have both in there. Okay, so those are the current rumors that the town has. You can give more rumors. You can give evidence to the rumors that are already there. It's completely up to you. And that is how you support the show. Now, before we get into this, before we get into the final section here, I'm going to give you a little update. Before we do our journal entries, you get to do a journal entry this week.
Wow.
Before we do our journal entries, I'll let you know a little bit about what's happened. It's been a week. Okay? A week since you felt that snap of an empty void into your brain. The disconnect from one of those that you've shared so much with. Lucas, as you were being driven back towards your house by Wheels, after you felt the snap, this emptiness, you kind of panicked. And the next stop sign you came to, you punched Wheels in the face.
Sweet.
Jumped out of the car and ran in the woods.
Damn right.
Malika, Mylin, you come across Lucas, and the group of you decide to go back to Mylin's burnt down house where you've been hiding out, living in the rubble, and the room that was left behind that was safeguarded because it was like a safe, basically. It was a giant safe, so it survived the fire. And you all have been hiding there. You haven't heard from the traveler. It doesn't seem like the word got out officially that you all are back. You hear every time you hear sirens in the town, you think it's for you. But there's been no sign of Bert. None at all. Some of you have held on to hope that whatever you felt was temporary, that he's still out there. But you wait, figuring he would know to come there. And so far, nothing. So it's been a week. Why don't we get a journal entry starting with Malika? Also, you've heard nothing from Dr. Inman or Justin, as he was taken by Dr. Inman.
Dear Journal, it's been a whole week, and we haven't heard from a lot of people. I don't know what happened to Justin or that creepy doctor that never gave us answers. Actually, I don't want to see him again. Who wears a camera and a microphone in their tie? But Bert, I haven't talked to the rest of the group about it yet, but I fear the worst. In this crazy world, as the adult, I feel like I should be doing more, but all I can do is light up things with my fingers. Hopefully, that'll become more useful. That's all.
Dear Diary. So we are. Where are we again?
You're in Mylin's house, the burnt down mansion.
Right. Okay.
You've been hiding out in the safe room where all of the secrets were hidden.
Gotcha. Dear Diary, I ran away again, and I'm feeling a little guilty that I know my mom is worried about me, but I need to stop calling her my mom because she's being paid to take care of me.
Turn up a little bit.
And also my sisters, I miss them, but I don't know if we're actually related, so I don't really know how I feel, and I have a hunch. I know that Bert is dead, and he's the only friend I had, or at least the best friend that I had. So maybe I'll just start a new life and get over all this stupid stuff in this stupid town. Talk to you next week, Diary. TTYL.
Great. Let's get Lucy's diary entry.
Dear Diary, I really miss my new friends that I made the other week. I thought they were dead before, and now they're alive, but now I can't find them. So I hope they're okay wherever they are. I found out that there's portals that we can open, that they can open, and maybe alternate timelines. Maybe there's another alternate timeline where I have more friends. Or maybe an alternate timeline where my dad's alive. I really hope they're okay out there. I did call the cops, and no one really liked that. It seemed very uncool. And now the cops are also mad because no one was there when they got there. So, not sure what kind of terms I'm on with anybody right now. The last time I saw anybody, I was in that crazy door zone, and I slashed at the guy with some chair legs, and that was pretty cool, and I think that's important to remember. The end.
Dear Diary, I don't even know anymore. Everything's so messed up at this point. We've been living out in my burned out house, and thankfully there's a bunch of money here, but Bert's never turned up. And like a week ago, we all felt his connection sever, and I think something really bad happened to him. And like, I don't know, man, like, I'm only 16. I don't know what I'm supposed to do anymore. Before I used to worry about school and my hair, and now I have to worry about like if I'm gonna be alive tomorrow, and it's just all really messed up. The end.
All right. So before we get directly into it, I'll remind everyone that your $100 tips can bring an NPC into the world, a character that will interact with the rest of the group. And every $75 gives them an energy token. Energy tokens allow them to use their superpowers. Well, everyone except Lucy.
I don't have powers.
Sorry, bro.
Yes.
You have.
Not with that attitude.
Yeah, not with that attitude, man.
All right.
Oh yeah, and I can fly. I forgot I was supposed to tell people what my ability was.
It's okay. So, Lucas, Malika, and Mylin, you are hanging out in this safe room. The days have started to merge together. You all seem kind of aimless, directionless. Often you're looking to Malika for some sort of guidance as the adult in the room, but she hasn't really been herself. She's been quiet, not really communicating with the rest of you. It's almost as if the three of you don't realize how close you all have become and how much the absence of another would affect you. Whether it's the friendship that's caused this or the actual mental link. It's hard to say. But the three of you are sitting there. The giant painting moved off the wall. Safe door open for a breeze to come in. It's basically all that's left of this house. What do you all want to do?
I think we should leave this town.
Where should we go?
I don't know, maybe like a different state where people wouldn't know our faces.
We could buy fake IDs. I mean, I have a ton of money here.
I don't think I'd have an ID anyway.
Oh yeah, we're kids.
Yeah.
That's silly.
But she needs a fake ID.
You guys have
Yeah.
passports and birth certificates and stuff.
I'm pretty sure mine burned down with
have
this house.
that. And I don't need it.
We could pay someone to give us fake ones.
Fake birth certificates?
Yeah. And then we wouldn't be us anymore. And maybe no one would look for us anymore.
Guys, the paperwork doesn't matter. Do you remember what that creepy doctor told us? That we can't leave?
What's that mean? But like, he's probably just saying that.
Do you guys want to find out?
Yeah, let's try.
Yeah, I don't like it here.
I don't either.
I mean, how many days worth of supplies do we have left anyways? Can't stay here forever. Okay, let's go. What kind of transportation do we have? I mean, you can fly.
Mylin?
I'm not really good at flying with other people. I mean, I can try.
What if I mind controlled you into being better at it?
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. Sometimes it hurts when I mess up.
Sometimes it hurts when I mess up too.
Have you guys, anybody talked to Scott lately?
No, thankfully. He only talks to me. It's horrible.
Wait, what has he been telling you?
He like tries to take over my body. It's really stupid.
Oh, jeez.
Let them know I've been telling you how fucking bored I am. Jesus Christ. Are
Yeah.
you in love with that piece of shit or what?
He also says he's bored and wonders if you guys were in love with Bert.
Wah, wah, wah.
Okay, do you have
On and on.
do you have anything
and
to contribute to
on.
this, Scott? Like any recommendations for what you would do?
Let
in
me
this
talk to
situation?
him.
Nope.
Why won't you let me talk to everybody else?
Because you do creepy things with my body and nobody wants that.
Yeah, Mylin,
What
don't let him boss you around in your own head.
Trust me, I would love to get him out of here. I don't really know what my options are for that, except, I don't know, maybe an exorcism at this point.
We don't have enough information. The doctor had so many questions. He asked, like he knew too much. We need answers.
Yeah, but where are we going to get answers? We don't even know where he went.
I mean, look around. Mylin, your dad.
I mean, we can go through the files and stuff and see if there's anything here.
Okay. Let's start dividing up the piles, and I'll take this section.
Okay.
What am I looking for?
I guess anything about experimental siblings and clones. I don't even know if you're my brother. Are you my brother? Or are you like...
I don't really get...
Are you just like the boy version of me? that
I
you
didn't
don't
really
like?
understand the science stuff that he was talking about.
They told me I was adopted too. Doesn't matter though.
We're all their little science experiments.
He said like we were like grown, but like that's for plants and stuff.
No, you can grow babies in labs too now.
What?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start looking through the files.
As you're kind of talking with the rest of the group, you start flipping through files, and you start noticing some strange things. It just looks like normal doctor files, and any headers or any leads that look like they could be about the facility or about Mylin are missing. Their folder's empty. all you're coming across are kind of standard financial documents and past health history, things like that. Nothing that refers to the research facility or... And I'm going to say, as you're looking, you notice this too, which you now recognize that's not right, because you've looked through these before. You've seen what was in here. Though it was an alternate dimension, everything in that dimension was what was here. So somebody's gone through here, and somebody has taken these things.
So you guys, when I was in that other dimension, there was way more stuff. There was stuff about us in these files, and now it's all missing. Someone's gone through this. Which means if someone knows where this room is, someone could find us. This isn't safe anymore.
All right, maybe we should try to leave town.
What makes you think they don't already know where you are?
Scott says they already know where we are.
They've always known. They just don't give a shit.
Then why aren't they here?
Why do they need you? Didn't he leave you all there?
They don't need us, apparently.
Like, wasn't that the whole thing? They took that other dude. The weird...
Justin.
Yeah, they took his ass and left all of you. So, obviously he was the priority, and they don't give a shit.
Then why won't they let us leave if they don't give a shit?
It's probably easier to keep tabs on us while we're here. As long as we ain't causing trouble. Like, I'm sure they know exactly where we are right now.
Scott.
You should let me take over and go fuck them up. I'll take the fight right to them.
Definitely seems like a bad idea.
How do you think they always know where we are?
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's
Do we
like
have,
they...
like trackers or something in us? Oh, wait. Maybe you can use your light thing and see if we have trackers in our bodies.
I don't think it works like that.
You won't know if you try until you try.
Okay. Fine. I guess we should hold hands or something?
Ew.
Like in a circle to complete the connection?
Okay.
But wait. If we do have trackers in our body, then what? Are we gonna
Then-
cut them out or something?
Probably a good idea.
Well, let's just see how deep they are in our bodies.
I mean, isn't that how an x-ray machine works? It's essentially light, right? So couldn't you basically just be like a human x-ray machine thing?
I could, but
The science seems
do you
good.
want to be the first human to go through my experimental x-ray machine? I don't think so.
I don't know. Do you want to keep having a tracker in your body?
I've never touched you guys before when I use my ability, right?
I don't think so.
Okay. Just... You know that science experiment that you all did when you were kids?
Yeah, with the circuit, right?
Mm-hmm. I'll be the light bulb.
I don't think we've done that yet.
You just hold hands to complete the circuit. It's just so that the light will go through all of us.
Oh, yeah, we did that.
Yeah.
I didn't do well on that project.
It's really not difficult. Just hold hands.
Okay. Difficulty of 6. Roll 2d4. You have 2 tokens. 2 energy tokens.
6?
Difficulty of 6.
I have 5,
You have 1 more token.
so I'm going to add 1 more.
Okay.
Okay.
So you all hold hands. As you begin to focus, Malika, you feel the light first emitting out from your chest as it starts to pulse with your heartbeat, and you all feel this like surge of energy hit all of you. The first, it's a little weak. Second, it hits harder. And then the third, all 3 of you, heads back. This light flashes. Though it's midday, it's blinding. Not for you, but it's so bright. This light emits out. And as you tilt your head back down and you're able to look at each other, it's as if each of you are translucent. And you see the energy of your bodies flowing through each other. Like ethereal beings in some sort of way. And each of you has this block, this kind of disruption within that energy flow. Every one of you, underneath your left rib, bottom left rib, you can see it in each of you, this disruption, this kind of black energy that disrupts the light.
Oh, you guys, I think I found the trackers.
Maybe that's our hearts.
Yeah.
It's not where your heart is. I
yeah.
took anatomy.
I mean, your heart's just above that.
No, it's below our ribs. That is really far from your heart, you guys.
The heart.
Heart's up here. Bottom of ribs is down
So
here.
as you let
I'm
go
gonna look
from
at-
your hands, the light kind of seeps back up into each of you. I will say, as this was happening, when you all look at Mylin, and this isn't something you see for yourself, when the two of you look at Mylin and you see the same energy being blocked there, you also see a dark cloud over her whole kind of figure, and this shadow and kind of remnant of Scott within. Like it's trapped within her own essence, just beneath the surface of the skin.
Scott?
Are you trying to talk to Scott?
We can see him inside you.
Yeah.
Welcome to my hell.
Could you see him inside you?
No, but I hear him inside me constantly. It's horrible.
The first time I used my ability, it allowed Scott to kind of see in our world. Shit. Remember that time
At this point, you guys let go of hands, and
Right.
it all goes back to
Scott.
normal.
Do you guys remember when he could like run around, but like,
He's like made of light.
yeah, like, it's like we gave him a temporary new body?
Yeah. Can you give him a new temporary light body so he'll get out of mine?
Or like, can we give him like a permanent light body?
I don't know, but anything's better than him being in my body at this point.
Maybe you could put him inside of like a bulb.
Or maybe we could... And I write down on a piece of paper. Maybe we can trap him outside of your body, and I slip it over to Mylin.
Okay. Do you look at it? So you just hold this piece of paper. You don't know what it says. So you wrote something on a piece of paper.
Okay.
You handed it
Shit.
to her. She didn't look at it. What did you just write?
Hell no.
What the fuck will I know? What are you doing?
I don't know. She's trying to pass me notes, and I told her not to because you'll know if she passes me notes because you can see the stupid things I see.
Are you planning again? You trying to come up with? It's just like that time you went into the hole. I couldn't see shit. I couldn't hear anything. I'm tired of that shit.
I didn't do that on purpose. I wasn't like, hey, you know what's gonna happen? None of us did any of this on purpose.
You all don't know what it's like to be dead. To be stuck in here. It's not fair.
I know what it's like to be stuck in there. Remember when you trapped me inside my own body? Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not fun.
you know, and it sucks.
Yeah, but it's my body, so it sucks even more. That's like really unfair.
Oh, bullshit. Don't try to
That's, like,
spin this
extra
around on me. I'm
unfair.
dead. Being dead's way worse.
So wait, he can see what you see. Can he feel what you feel too? Okay.
Let her know. Hell yeah.
He says yes, but I don't believe him.
All right. Lucas, Mylin. I know I'm the adult here, but I'm also not you guys, and I want you guys to think really carefully about this. Ever since I've come to this town, all sorts of mysterious things have been happening. I came here under mysterious circumstances, and things have just been getting more crazy and more dangerous. I know we haven't been talking about it, but I don't think we're ever going to hear from Bird again. And I don't want that to happen to you guys. This is our chance. We can run, or we meet the threat head on, and we give them a reason to come back here.
What do we do to give them a reason?
Lucas? I mean, you just start using your ability on people, and that'll raise a red flag, I'm sure.
Yeah. Every time I use it, I think they know.
Probably because of those trackers sitting right here inside of us. Bet there's a scalpel knife around here somewhere.
Don't.
What if it's just like
Start.
something we ate?
Inside all of us.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're all eating the same stuff.
Mylin, we don't even know if that's a physical block.
I start searching my dad's office for a like medical kit, like a basic. You know how like most doctors or paramedics and stuff, like at home, will have like a basic emergency medical kit.
He's not gonna have one in there.
No.
That would have been burnt down with the house. You'd have-
Mylin, you don't even know if that's a physical blockage. It could be just energy. You don't want to just start cutting out your insides.
I mean,
I think we have to make a choice, though.
okay.
Do we have to kill the Devil Man? Or the Shadow Government? Who's the bad guys?
I think they're all the bad guys.
Guys, I haven't been the one talking to the Devil Man.
Oh, I talked to him one time. He said we're all gonna die if we don't help him.
Wait, what does he want?
He wants us to get him a body. He says the homeless guy that we always see around town is the other half of his body, and we're supposed to bring it to him
Wait,
so he can leave that weird tunnel world.
you mean the guy with the shovel?
No, the homeless guy.
You would know the homeless guy they're talking about. You just have never talked to him. Everyone knows about the homeless man.
Oh.
I don't really know if that's a good idea. I don't know if the devil is real, but if he was, I would pretty much.
And Lucas, you would remember that that's not exactly what he said last time. Not to you. You would remember that when he spoke to you and Bert and Lucy, he was trying to get you all to make sure that Mylin lives up to her end of the deal, and there would be repercussions for her and for you all if you did not.
Mm-hmm.
But my end of the deal is to bring him the homeless guy.
Kind of. It was that he needed a body, and someone's body had to stay behind.
Should we all just go talk to the homeless guy then?
Sure.
And then he's got to have something special or something valuable. If somebody else wants him. I want to remember where I've last seen this homeless person.
He's usually around the liquor store.
Right. So you want to head out to the liquor store and...
Kidnap a homeless man?
No, I just want to talk.
Sure. We can go talk to him.
Am I gonna need a fake ID?
No, we're not buying alcohol. And it's good that you don't have a fake ID. All right, let's go.
I take some of the cash and stick it in my pocket before we leave.
Is your
Okay.
is anybody's car outside?
No,
Okay,
you have no car right now.
all right.
But it's just down the hill.
All right.
We learned
Let's take a walk.
the liquor store's not too far down the hill from Mylin's house. So, you all make your way outside and start walking down the road towards the liquor store. It's not too far away from where you are now. The town appears to be moving on like normal. You can still see the construction going on at the old research facility on the hill. The lights, the sounds. And everything seems normal. Nothing out of the ordinary as you make your way into town. As you start to walk up on the liquor store, you see two things that interest you, one of which being a strange homeless man digging through the trash on the side of the building. And the other is that you see Lucy's Datsun Z. On the other side, you would recognize this. On the other side of the liquor store, and it looks like she's sitting inside the car.
That's Lucy's car.
Wait,
It looks like she's okay.
Lucy, your new friend?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Lucy, you're currently on assignment for the police department, about to go try to purchase some cigarettes at the liquor store.
Sweet.
So this is what Lucy does for work. They don't know that, but you and I discussed this. So,
It's my job.
I wave.
So
I see her?
You see her now. You see them at first coming down the hill, and you don't think it's them at first, but then Mylene confirms when she waves.
And how old is this person I'm looking at? Lucy.
I'm 16, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think she wants to talk to us.
I think she's going to buy liquor, so we shouldn't blow her cover.
She's not old enough.
I don't know. I don't make her life choices for her.
She's
Guys-
probably mad at us.
There's no reason for you all to whisper either. She's like in a car ways away. Like,
Last time we saw her, we also saw the devil guy, and then she was just gone.
Oh. Wait. Your friend up there with the underage happenings is how you met the devil guy?
That's not how we met him. She was just with us.
Oh. So she knows too. Okay.
So now I get out of the car and I'm going into the liquor store to
okay.
run my
So you just
assignment.
kind of keep your head
Told
down.
you guys.
You and as you make your way into the liquor store, what do you do? Walk me through your technique here.
I see the guy at the counter. I give him one of these, and I just confidently walk through the store, and I go right back to the refrigerators in the back, and I just grab big old 24 pack, and then stride up to the front, and I place it down on the counter.
No.
No.
No. Are you kidding me?
Listen, man. If you want to see my ID, I got it.
Humor me.
Hey, here you go.
This is really well done. Too good, in fact.
It's real, bro. Are you gonna sell it to me or not? I got the cash.
You don't remember me, do you? Used to be friends with your dad before he passed.
What kind of friends?
I watched him change your diapers.
Seems weird.
Seems weird. Also weird that was 15 years ago.
Perverted, if you ask me. Why are we talking? I'm trying to buy
I didn't
beer
watch
here.
him like watch him. I mean, I saw it happen 15 some years ago.
I think you're bad at keeping track of
You're
time.
not 22 years old. And whoever made that for you
All right.
could easily put me out of a job. That's good work, but I know
Pass
who you
the
are.
test.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Pass test.
That's right. I work for the cops, and
Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out! Out!
you passed the test.
Get
though.
the fuck
Listen,
out
this
of my
is a good
store!
thing. You did a
Get
good
the
job.
fuck out!
I'm proud of you. Okay, bye. I just run away.
So you come kind of like rushing out of the store where you now
Well,
see they've kind
guys,
of come right
It
up
looks
to the
like
store.
it didn't go well. Hey,
Alright.
Lucy.
Oh, hey guys. Hey.
hey.
Oh my God, I'm so happy to see you.
Were you trying to buy alcohol?
Okay, listen. I might have mentioned I run a whole game with the cops. I go into liquor stores and make sure that they're not selling alcohol and cigarettes to kids. So
Isn't that entrapment?
You're like a spy for the
I
cops.
don't know what that means. They offered me a job and they pay me and I get to be friends with the cops. I mean, it's not a bad deal. But anyway, I can't believe you guys are okay. I haven't seen you in a while. Is Bert okay?
No.
What do you mean?
We can't find him. We think he's dead.
Bert's dead? Like real dead or like
Real.
dead like before and then you guys came out of a portal and so we could go into a different portal and maybe pull him back out.
Like real dead.
But we thought you guys were real dead before and you're still here.
That's true. Maybe he's just fake dead.
Hi.
Hi. I don't think we've met before.
No, my name is Malika. I'm the local park ranger,
I'm Lucy.
the local police helper.
I guess that's what you'd call me.
Do you outrank her?
Let's not have that conversation right now.
I just want to know who to take orders from.
I think we have separate dominions. I'm clearly of the woods.
Hey, I hang out in the woods all the time too, and also I have a car, so pretty sure that puts me.
We need.
Cool. The homeless guy starts walking away.
We need help.
He's now
see-
pushing his cart
Mr.
down the street.
Sir.
So this man knows you, recognizes you. He's thrown a net over you before.
Oh yeah, that's right.
As he sees you, he just kind of.
Hey, you kidnapper guy! Why'd you throw a net over me like a freak and take me to that horrible devil man?
Hey, shh. Ooh. Diffuse.
No, this guy kidnapped me.
Okay.
He pulls a fork out of his pocket.
Oh, no. I'm gonna look into his eyes. Does he have like crazy person eyes?
Can I find a useful item in my surroundings?
Sure, if you want to roll for or spend 2 tokens to find a useful
I
item.
spend 1 token.
Oh, 1 token.
How many do I have?
Great. You have 2.
Should I do it, guys? Okay,
You
let's
have to
do
tell
it.
me, what do you think would be useful in this situation?
A net.
Yeah, no, I feel like we need something to trap the homeless man and keep him in one place, like a rope or.
No, so you grab his tarp off of his cart
Okay.
and throw the tarp over him. And just quickly, instinctively, you just grab that tarp and put it on top of him. And now the homeless man is kind of wrapped up in his own tarp.
Oh man, I guess this is what's going down now, you guys.
what do we do?
Okay, wrap it, just wrap it up.
Wait,
I'm gonna be like, how do you lick nets now, buddy?
No, guys,
We'll just throw him down into my
this is
basement.
not the way to get information out of somebody.
I say we just throw him down into the tunnel thing and give him to the guys.
What tunnel thing? What guy?
The one in my basement, the creepy devil dude. He wanted a body. Here's a body. This guy kidnapped me.
The guy
right.
that works at the liquor store is looking out the window and just eating a bag of chips.
This is fine. We're helping.
All right,
To take him to a shelter.
I'm gonna try to prop him up and talk to him.
What if he's a good guy and the
So
devil
while
guy's the
he's
bad
still
guy?
inside the tarp,
What
Or
good
do
guy
you take the
kidnaps a
tarp off?
little girl?
Can we cut a hole in it?
Can we just reveal his head?
so he's gonna reveal his head. Roll for that. Roll your brains for me. Difficulty of 12.
$21.
Oh shit.
Okay. Yeah. You just kind of rip open a little spot for his face as.
Hey,
Lucas,
You.
control him to get better answers.
What if he just gives us
let
answers?
me just talk to him like a human being. He deserves dignity.
Apparently.
Hey, what's your name?
He looks over at you and back to you.
Okay, he deserves dignity, but he might be unstable.
Do you know him?
No!
Some-
But I don't think he can communicate with us like a normal person.
Some of you have never been thrown in a net and thrown into another dimension
Can you
before,
do,
and
you
it
guys
really
can do
shows.
some mind control
You need to
figure
relax.
out?
Maybe.
All right, I'm gonna look for some ID on him.
Good luck.
Who are you?
So you're looking for ID. That means you have to remove the tarp
No.
Yes,
because he's currently being kind of held together.
No,
with that
he's a
tarp.
full-grown man.
I'm a
He's gonna
full-grown
attack us.
woman.
He's gonna attack us.
Okay. You remove the tarp.
Uh huh.
Roll your brains again. Difficulty 12.
I told you this is a bad idea.
Oh no, that's a 5.
Yeah, you have 1 token. So that's an under half success. So you start to remove this tarp, and as you're looking right at him, he just bolts and starts running up the hill towards your house.
I told you.
And he's just running as fast as he can.
I started chasing him.
So you're running up the hill after him. What do the 3 of you do?
Lucy, will you help us?
Yeah.
We need to get that guy maybe
Okay.
to the other guy that we saw down in the portal to hell.
And then what?
We don't know. I start running.
While those
Okay, I guess
two
I'll go
start
with you.
running, I'm gonna look through his cart.
Okay.
I run with them too.
3 of you are just running up the hill. The guy at the liquor store. Continuing to eat. He's now watching you go through his cart. He kind of leans out the door. He's got more around back. Feel free to clean it up. Move it on out of here if you want.
Hey, what do you know about this homeless person?
As little as I possibly can.
You don't even know his name?
Doesn't speak.
Oh. You mean
Never
like
has.
you think he has some kind of...
I know as little as I can.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna look through his cart and just see if there's any kind of identification or clues to who this person is.
No, I mean, it's just basic things he's compiled together to try to help him survive. Nothing that appears to be too out of the ordinary.
All right, I follow the kids.
You're also now running. Okay, so the 4 of you were running. You're a little ways behind. You had a car, remember? As you're all running up the hill.
I
I thought they were gonna get into the car together.
No, they didn't. So everybody's running up the hill, and you see him kind of run into, like, your property as he then runs into the house and into the burned out building and just kind of like runs in, and you kind of lose track of him. You get there first, and then Lucas and Lucy. Lucy, you have never been here before, but you know this is her old house, the mansion on the hill that you were never invited to go to any birthday parties or anything like that. So you've never been here before, but it's burned down, empty, very little is standing, not much is left.
I look for a piece of rebar or something that's kind of free and yay big.
I could say you'd picked it up out of the concrete that's open in front of the house. You reach over and kind of rip out a piece of rebar. Malika, you've now got back to the house as well.
And no sight of the homeless person?
No, he went in.
Okay, he went in. So I'm going to keep looking for him.
So you just walk past the rest of the group and go in?
Will they stop? Why did they...
Yeah, they stopped at the... that's what I said. They stopped at the front. Do you just move past and go on in?
Yeah.
Okay, so Malika catches up and just goes right in. As you go into the house, the second you cross the threshold, it's no longer the burned out house.
Wait a second.
As you set foot, the house looks as pristine and new as it ever possibly has. The floor's spotless, the spiral staircase in the front, impeccable. The windows, fine, clean. As you look behind you, you don't see your friends.
So I try to do that thing where I like step into the door, step out of the door.
You can't. There's a door closed behind you now.
And I can't open the door.
It's locked.
Okay, I keep looking for our friend here.
So you turn and start to move further into the house. It was always quiet here. Strangely, when the house was burnt down, it was less eerie than it is now. Something about a house that stands, that's this clean and pristine, that's even more unsettling. You hear the sound of footsteps running throughout different parts of the house, kind of spinning you in circles in the middle of this front open entryway, unable to place where they might be coming from. And that's when you see a small girl and a very small, very young boy giggling and laughing and playing in a room down the hallway at the end.
I'm kind of nervous about these other people, so I'm gonna keep looking for the homeless person.
Okay. So you walk the other direction?
Yeah, I keep following his. Are those his footsteps?
I did not say that.
Okay.
I said you heard footsteps and you could not place them.
All right. Well, I'll keep searching the house.
Okay, so you ignore the kids at the hall and keep walking through other ends of the house. Now we go back to outside to you three. You watched her run in, and as she ran in, it looked like she kind of jumped into air and her body disappears.
Whoa.
Where'd she go?
Has your house always done that?
No. Well, the basement apparently.
Oh no. More magic stuff.
Is it safe in there?
Probably not.
All right.
I don't know what to do. We
Should
have
we
to.
should we go in all at the same time on 3?
Yeah, we can't leave her.
Lucy, stay behind us. We have special powers.
But
Yeah,
we should all like grab onto each other's shoulders so that maybe we just end up in the same place, hopefully, and don't get separated.
Okay, but you go kind of first, and I'll go kind of second.
Okay,
And-
put your hand on my shoulder.
Okay.
So am I coming or am I staying?
Yeah,
We're coming.
come. Just
Okay.
just go kind of last.
Put your
Okay.
hand on his shoulder.
Okay, 1. Wait. On 3.
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3.
You step into the house and nothing changes. You're just standing in the burnout entryway of the house.
Oh no. Malika. Homeless guy.
I don't know
You
where she
see,
went.
as you say that, Lucas, you kind of notice some kind of ragged clothing kind of peeking out from around a corner towards the hallway in the middle.
I think he's over there.
Okay.
Wait, don't hurt him. Hold on, let me try to talk to him.
I mean, I'm not gonna club him like a baby seal. Unless he attacks me, and then I'm gonna club him like a baby seal.
Excuse me, sir. We are in need of your help.
You say this, and you just see the fabric that was peering from around the corner slide on the floor back, just out of your view.
We don't want to hurt you,
You gotta mind control him, Lucas.
but I think you know that we probably could. We just are trying to get some answers, and we don't know who the good guys are.
You're getting no response. Do you keep walking forward towards that corner?
Mm-hmm. Hello?
As you turn the corner, you see him sitting, curled up in a ball, holding his knees, as he quickly shoots his face up at you, looking directly at you, his eyes bloodshot. It appears that he's been crying, tears running down his face as he's shaking as he looks up at you.
Sorry about earlier. We just got scared. We're not gonna hurt you. We're just in a lot of trouble, and we think you can help us.
He points as you follow his finger. You see the bed or the door that leads down to the basement below.
No, you go down there. Yeah, none of us want to go down there.
What's down there?
And then he points at her,
My weird devil dad.
directly at Mylin. And then he points back to the door. And then again, faster, faster,
No, you go down there.
faster.
Yeah, something about she's supposed to take somebody down there. But is it a bad idea? Should we
Okay.
not make a deal with the scary southern guy? No, we shouldn't make a deal.
What are we supposed to do? I don't know what to do.
Have you seen our friend, Malika? Did she go down there? Will you come down there with us? We're just kids.
He takes a piece of his ragged clothing that's kind of stained with oil, and he writes in the dust on the floor, I can't.
Why not?
He messes up the dust again, and then respells, I can't.
Why can't you go down there?
He messes up the dust again and spells out, I can't.
I want to mess up the dust and spell why.
I can't.
Guys, I don't think we can do this. I don't think we can force him to go down there.
Lucas can.
If I make him go down there, he might. The other guy's gonna steal his body.
He threw me down there so that guy could, like... He was the one that kidnapped me and threw me down there in the first place.
Was he in control of himself? He doesn't seem like he'd possibly be capable of that on his own, right?
Who else was controlling him?
He messes it up again. And he writes, Scott.
See?
How is Scott controlling his body?
Who's Scott?
Scott.
Scott.
You
Scott's-
thought she was Scott?
No, Scott was controlling his body somehow.
Scott was in your head?
He messes it up again. Scott goes.
We
Can-
give the guy Scott?
Yeah, but Scott doesn't have a body. He wants a body. He's gonna take my body.
I don't know about giving the Southern Devil guy anybody's body.
I don't think we're gonna have a choice once we get down there.
We go back to Malika as you walk around this mansion. Every room you passed, you see the two children. They're playing different games, having different moments. It's like you're watching these memories unfold as you continue to walk through this space.
Do I recognize the children?
Roll your brains. Difficulty of 8.
Well, 4.
No.
And these moments, do they seem in the past or current?
Well,
Or the
considering
future.
the house looks clean and pristine, and in the present that house is burned down, I would say they're in the past. A memory.
Mylin and Lucas.
Most likely. You assume, but you don't know for sure.
That's what I call out. Mylin, Lucas.
The two kids look up, giggle, and run out the room and down the hall.
I follow them.
You follow as they get to this door, open it up, and they turn back, both of them, giggling, as they then run down these stairs that go into a basement.
Are these the same stairs that went on forever?
What are you talking about?
I've been to a basement before in Mylin's house with stairs that went in forever in both directions. But when I finally climbed down the bottom of those stairs, I came to a long hallway where I met the shoveler. Do I recognize these as the same stairs or something different, or am I unsure?
You're unsure. There's no way to be sure.
Follow the kids.
As you cross the threshold of this doorway, the door closes. You see them standing at the bottom of the stairs. As you see the shoveler handling them both lollipops, it messes up the hair on Lucas's head, kind of shoos them on. Go! Go! As they giggle and run off. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same question. Did you bring me here?
I can bring nobody any place.
And how do you get out?
Well, I walk out where I'm needed, when I need to be there. Are you looking for something?
Just trying to understand everything that's been going on and trying to protect these kids.
You gotta let kids be kids.
These kids weren't allowed to be kids. They're gonna become guinea pigs in more science experiments if I don't do something.
Oh, you mean those kids?
Yeah, those kids.
That already happened.
Is it gonna happen again?
I don't quite follow.
What's gonna happen to them?
You tell me. I don't so much as know them. I remember them. I see them from time to time. Cherish those memories. But you spend a lot more time with them than I do.
Is there any way to change fate?
You asking me questions like I do more than shovel. I'm embarrassed to say the least. I appreciate your value and my opinion, but I don't do much other than that.
That can't be true. I've seen you in multiple dimensions.
I've always just been right here.
That doesn't make sense.
Doesn't it? You know, if he finds you here, he'll want to talk.
Who?
The man. The traveler.
Maybe I want to talk.
For our sake, I'd like not to use this shovel on you. So be careful. You and the little ones. I've cleaned up a lot of messes.
Well, maybe you can help prevent one.
I'm not much good outside of that. What is it you think I could do?
How do you avoid the man?
Well, he can't talk to me.
Why?
How could he?
What can you tell me about this guy and where we are right now?
I'm gonna have you roll your charm for me. Difficulty of 7.
2.
I'm not at liberty to say. It's not my place. I just have a job to do. Everyone has a purpose. My purpose is to clean up other people's messes and carry on.
Then what is my purpose? What am I doing here? What is this place?
I appreciate that you see me as more than a person who swings.
Shut up if you're not gonna help me.
He'll see you now. As you see light stream across the hallway from a door about 10 doors down.
I go through.
So you make your way down this hall. As you turn the corner, you see a very well-dressed man, all white, sitting next to a fireplace with a young girl.
Different young girl or the same young girl?
In relation to what? The one you just saw a moment ago? Different.
Do I recognize the little girl?
It looks a lot like Lucas's sister that went missing in the woods.
So
Her eyes are glossed over. She's just staring at the fire.
So, you the man.
The who?
You're the man.
I've never been referred to as such a thing in my life. You can call me the traveler if it is that you would like to place some sort of name on what it is that I am. Well, why is it that you look for me? It is not common for someone of your type to look or seek out someone of my status. It intrigues me.
Well, what are you doing with that little girl there?
Oh, this is an insurance policy, like I told your friend. Oh, I'm sorry, your late friend.
Wait, what are you talking about?
The boy, the headstrong one. Made of stone. He didn't like our deal.
What deal?
The deal that was presented to him, the deal that was presented to your friend Marlene. He did not agree to the terms, and, well, I just can't
Wait,
have
what
that.
deals have you been making with these kids? What's wrong with you?
Many things. Many things, one of which I am stuck here. And I do not like that. I don't like it one bit. It bothers me tremendously. It's troublesome to say the least. And that's one of the things that's wrong with me. There's a solution, though. There's a way out, and it's just within my grasp. But I only have so much energy that I can put out there into the world to make it happen. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I made a mistake somewhere, and that's on me. But I will not take insubordination directly to my face. I just can't have it. I will rectify that, for sure. Your friend, the rock one, he disagreed with our terms and decided to take upon himself to leave without my permission. This is my domicile. These are my rooms. I hold the keys to the kingdom. I alone can dictate what door leads where. He chose the wrong door.
Who trapped you here?
Her father. He points to the corner where you now see a young Mylin sitting next to Lucas, playing games again.
And why would he do such a thing?
He feared me. He feared what I knew, the power of my brain. He was a coward, weak. Took everything I had built for himself. The credit, the future, and trapped me here. As if it was some kind of favor, as if I was to appreciate the power that was bestowed upon me, like I should be thankful. As he drove my work into the ground, leaving all my wonderful creations, all my wonderful children, alone, scared, frightened, without guidance.
Am I one of your children?
The first.
So, if you were to be freed from your house arrest, what would you do?
I would reclaim my company. It is mine. I am owed it.
What do you think about all the kids that got experimented with? Your children.
What do you mean, what do I think about?
Would you continue that work?
Well, I do not appreciate how it was handled. From what I have heard, from what I have seen, half-heartedly, without cause, and there needs to be a gentle hand, a guidance. It's all just an equation. They don't have the right tools to get the answer, and I do. So now it's all just floating without purpose. I can fix that.
All right. Traveler. Final question. What is your cause?
My cause.
Yeah.
My purpose. Whatever the good God fuck I want it to be. You will help me. You searched me out. You must agree to the terms, or you will end up at the bottom of the same dark and cold water pit that your friend is in right now. I need Scott. He's a mistake. An aberration. Something that should be cleared. Removed. He threatens to destroy everything. All realities. This one and your own. He is messing with things he cannot understand.
Okay. I agree with you.
You
His
do
soul
that,
should rest in peace.
I'll make sure the fine young woman's body survives, and Scott will be destroyed. Never to be heard from again. As is the rightful way. I could not bring your other friend back. He made his choice, and he must rest with it. But the rest of you can possibly find some sort of peace in all this.
Okay. I just want this all to be over.
Oh. Tell the boy. If he ever wants his sister to see the light of day again, as he motions over to the girl staring at the fire, or his other sister, as he takes his left hand and above it a portal opens to the world you were in once before, as you see his sister in a cage and that same circus that you fought in. These are things that I hope can sweeten the deal. These are things within my control. The only thing I do not is what's out there. Now please, be nice to my skin. He is broken. He only does what I ask.
Why does it have to be the homeless guy?
Oh, you don't understand. That's me. That's the body I was made to leave behind. That was the embarrassment that her father bestowed upon me. Well, adopted father. While my soul be trapped in here, my body wither, my fortune taken from me, and I'm left to wander the streets forever seeing his rise to power.
All right, let me out of here.
Do we have a deal? Yes or no?
Yes, we have a deal.
And that moment, Malika appears in the room next to the rest of you.
Malika, where'd you come from?
Oh, yeah, devil guy. Oh, he's real. He's real.
Devil Dad's terrible.
Wait,
were-
devil dad?
The homeless man takes
You were down there?
this opportunity of her appearing to skid her up and run away.
Oh, wait. Come on. Do I
Lucas,
ca-
mind stop him. Stop him with your brain.
Why?
We need his body.
You don't have any energy tokens.
What about Scott?
What, so you're trying to mime to him?
I just told him I am Malika. Does he respond?
He turns and starts to run again. So he's running off.
Shit.
Maybe he's right. Maybe we could use Scott.
Guys, we had. Have you met this devil guy too?
I slashed at him with the chair leg.
Oh, wait, did that do anything?
It made him disappear and me get out of there.
She beat him up.
Oh, I thought about
Hello?
doing that.
Yeah, hello.
Oh no.
You hear the familiar sound
Wait, who? Hello?
of Justin's voice calling from outside the house. Hey, your kids, can you? Yeah, it's a me. If you all could come outside, I just want to talk.
I run out.
He got kidnapped by those in the government, you guys.
No, I run out and give him a hug.
As you hug him,
I grab my rebar.
he hugs back. Oh, so good to see you.
What's wrong with you? Where have you been?
Kidnapped? Remember that part when he got kidnapped?
Yeah. Here. It's for you.
Wait, what is it?
He hands you this radio. You put it up to your ear. Now, Miss Park Ranger,
Who is this?
it's Dr. Inman.
What do you want?
I've been asked to advise you to leave the homeless man alone. He is none of your concern. I would
Dr.
also
Edmund.
ask that you are a little bit more careful with your public displays of your abilities, or I will be forced to intervene.
And Dr. Enman?
Yes.
What is your cause?
I'm an employee. My cause is whatever is asked of me. For now, of course. Just doing my job.
Anything
So-
that would get you to not do your job?
A lot more money than you have, Miss. Now, please do leave the homeless man alone, as per the request of my employer. He is not your concern. And given your fragrant display of light earlier and the conversation that happened thereafter, I'm sure you are aware we are tracking you. and any result to move said tracker will result in great anguish for you.
Can I hear this?
Yes, it's coming in over the radio.
If you can track us, where's Bert? We haven't seen him.
Would you like to?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Understandable. Head to John Johnson's office. You will find your friend there.
John Johnson?
It's a dumb name.
John Johnson.
Who names their kid John Johnson? It's a
You
fake
now
name.
start to walk out. As you walk out of the house, you drop to your knees. And you immediately start to cry. Because the tall, lanky man that handed her the radio was your father that died years ago.
Justin's your dad.
That explains a lot.
Is he still here? He left.
He's still there.
Dad?
Ah.
Are you alive? Are you here? Are you here? Is this real? Are we in the timeline where you're alive? Did we go through a portal? Have you been alive this whole time?
You didn't tell me you knew my daughter.
Well, you didn't tell us you had a daughter.
Well,
This
it's
is
an
just
uncomfortable situation.
Justin.
You told me I'm not allowed to tell anyone that I'm not a.
We didn't know you were Lucy's dad. We just met her like not that long.
No, Lucy, this is a park ranger from another dimension inside of a girl's head that I accidentally brought back here.
This is my dad.
He's in different.
No, I know that.
timeline,
I know
Dad.
that. To me, it feels like I am, and to you, it probably looks like I am. But I'm not.
Different dimension.
I'm not a real person.
I don't understand.
Neither did I at first, but it was explained to me so eloquently that I am a figment of a small girl's imagination from the way the world was before everything went down. So you see, the last years have passed. I didn't recognize you at first. I didn't realize how much time had passed since I had seen.
You died 6 years ago. Me and Mom have been alone. I've been alone. She's been working. I've just been.
Don't be mad at him, Lucy. He came from another world that
You're
somebody else created.
I don't understand.
You're Justin, your dad is he passed. And
So you're not my dad.
not the one you knew, no.
You just look like him.
Yeah.
I am him, but not for real. I apparently am disposable.
Don't say that.
Yeah, you're not. We didn't never said you were disposable.
You're real.
I'm not.
My dad was
You're a
disposable.
real person now.
I was.
I mean, think about it. We all technically started out as somebody's imagination.
He takes that radio from you and he throws it on the ground, busting it into pieces.
Why did you come
I think
here?
they knew that. I think they knew you were here with them, and I feel like they're testing me right now, and they're testing.
Are they paying you?
No, they're not paying me. They kidnapped me, and they've been holding me hostage and telling me they're gonna do all sorts of terrible things to you if I don't figure out and help them out. And they're real messed up.
Wait,
How do we stop this? How can we stop them?
Justin, did they put any trackers on you?
I'm almost sure of it, except that they've been testing me a lot, throwing me through the ringer and drawing my blood and putting me inside of these weird machines that do lots of humming and hawing, and it's real upsetting, and I'm sorry, I'm having such a hard time focusing right now. I haven't seen since she was a little girl.
So are you my dad or are you not my dad? Do you recognize me or not? Do we have memories together or not?
Different memories. He's a different dad. He
well-
had a different Lucy that he grew up with.
I'm sure some of the memories are the same.
Where is she?
Still in the other world.
the mind of a young girl.
It doesn't matter. We have to kill the shadow government, and we have to kill the big devil guy downstairs in this basement, and you gotta be her dad.
That, you know, I appreciate your chutzpah there. I felt that way too after she got me all riled up, showing me her powers, and she made a little bird out of light. It was the cutest darn thing I'd ever seen. I forgave her for all she stole from me, and
It was just a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
you know,
And a banana.
one person's bread is another person's gold. I wouldn't. You don't inflict on me how it made me feel. That's for me to decide. You don't get to do that. And I
Guys.
said I forgave you. Let it go.
Guys, I talked to the. He calls himself a traveler.
Yeah, he's the devil
Devil
guy.
dad.
How do you guys know he's the bad one?
Because he has a southern
'Cause
accent.
he sucks.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
he does suck.
He lives in a basement. He has a southern accent, and he's wearing fancy clothes.
And
Are you
he's-
going to
And all
tell me
he
he's
does
the
is
good
make
guy?
ultimatums. Do good guys make ultimatums?
But wait a
That's
second. Wait.
that's exactly what they did to me up there. Hey, go give him this message, and now I realize that was just because they probably knew you were here and they wanted to see how I reacted to the
Wait,
situation.
good
It's all
guys
just
don't
one
make
big
threats.
fucking
No,
experiment
wait,
to him. I'm
wait.
sorry, pardon my language.
We're talking about two different entities here.
They're both bad.
We
Oh,
keep
you're-
looking for the good guys. We're the good
We're
guys.
the good guys.
We got to make the decisions.
Okay, so what do we do?
We got to kill all of them.
How?
Wait, no, we have to use our brains.
I don't think
I can use
y'all
my brains to kill them.
understand here. This ain't some sort of shadow government that you're talking about here. This
No,
is,
it
Yes, it
is.
is.
No, wait.
no, it's a
wait.
company.
Yeah, it's a company. No, guys,
They
Use
put me at the research
your
facility.
brains.
They have a makeshift research facility up the hill there. They've been rebuilding.
We should
I
go
ta-
blow that up again.
No. I talked to this guy, the traveler. He said that your father had him trapped there because he was afraid of him because he was powerful. But he hates this company too. If we unleash
My
him,
adoptive father, and like, I don't know, maybe he was trying to protect us. I mean, look, he wasn't the best guy, but
but if they're both bad, what if we unleash him and he'll take care of the company?
I don't trust him.
he's gonna steal my body.
He killed Bert.
So we got two bad guys we have to deal with now.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe, okay, but you can't kill him the way he is. Maybe when he steals my body, you're just gonna have to murder my body to kill him, you guys.
He said that he said he would leave your body alone. He says that he wants Scott.
He needs a body too. He can't leave there without a body, and Scott's inside me, so
What if we put Scott inside of the light body?
Right, and
Can we
he
destroy
said that the
that?
homeless guy was him.
it's like his like shell, like his.
Right. So we give him his original body.
I tried
He's
that,
too
you guys, but
dangerous.
Scott's not in there, and I have a feeling, I don't know.
Maybe if I turn Scott into light and put him inside this
The
homeless
homeless
guy.
Can we destroy him?
We can try.
I don't know why we're talking about destroying homeless people and whatnot. All I know is there's a company up the hill that sent me out here to give you that message and let you know they're keeping tabs on all of you. And, you know,
We already
they've
knew
been
that.
putting all sorts of weird drugs in my body and
Do you have superpowers too?
super away. I mean, I'm alive. They seem to be most interested in that. Seems to me like they're trying to get in touch with whatever's going on in that other dimension.
Why are you working with them?
I'm not working with anybody.
He got kidnapped.
These here are my friends.
What?
I helped them and they helped me and
How
made
did
me.
you what?
We pulled him out of the imaginary dimension.
Things didn't go so well in the other dimension over time between your mother and I, and
What did you do?
I didn't do anything, but she got custody and I hadn't seen you in.
So
So
what did you
long and-
do?
I didn't do anything. I just wasn't there for you and her and...
Yeah, I think you picked the wrong friends, Dad.
No, I didn't have any. And you
You
know,
had me and Mom.
You know, it's different. It's not what you think it is. I don't know at what point the father you had here and the one I was there got different, but you need to understand something. I'm a construct of a 16-year-old girl's 11-year-old mind.
Well, both of you still screwed up, and you fucked up my life, and you fucked up this whole situation.
All right, I'll take that. That's fine. I'd appreciate you not use a mouth like that around me. Still,
Well, you're not my real dad. You're a fake dementia dad, so I can say whatever I want.
Doesn't feel any less hurtful, but
Wait.
I just, you know, they're trying to get back in touch with the other place. They're trying to use my body to do it, and eventually, I think they're gonna rope you all back in there and make you do it for them, whether you like it or not.
Wait, what about Bert? What about Bert's body? John Johnson's office.
His body?
Yeah, where is Bert? Who is this John Johnson?
You met John Johnson, right? Yeah.
Who's
I don't
John
remember.
Johnson?
He was
He was excited to see you all. He was very surprised. And he was the head of the Undecided Rock and Mineralogy Society. And he collects interesting rocks and minerals from around town, but mostly near the site of the explosion.
John Johnson was that guy with the metal detector that we found.
Oh yeah.
Or the
Oh, he was weird when we came
radiation.
back to the dimension. Yeah.
detect.
No, he said it. Oh shit.
The
He said our
giga
secret is
detect-
safe for him, but then they probably found him.
Maybe he
Oh.
knows what's going on. Maybe he
Maybe
knows how to
he's-
stop this.
Maybe he's not okay. Maybe they got to him.
Well,
Well,
Okay,
let's-
I mean, let's go check.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna run to the closest payphone and look up in the phone book where it is the Mineralogy Society's office.
Yeah, you find that. There's
Alright.
an address for it in the phone book.
Okay.
Gracie, can you give us a ride?
My car's back at the liquor store, but if we run back
It's
down
only a
there,
couple blocks.
It's only, you know, it's just down the hill, but we also,
Well, how'd you get here?
yeah, they dropped me off.
All right. Okay.
They're probably still watching us. You know that, right?
Okay, well,
they
enjoy
told
watching.
us to go visit John Johnson, so I'm sure they're okay with us to go visit his.
I don't
office.
care.
Didn't
I can
didn't you all
control-
say that he was dead?
John
What?
Johnson?
No, your friend. Bert,
Bert?
he's not around, and you said he was dead.
It's not right for us to
We
not
don't
know.
know that.
But you know that they put me in a situation here to mess with me and to make me feel things that I wasn't prepared to feel. And yeah, that's not fair for you to be wrapped up in all of this. You're not a part of this. You had nothing to do with any of this, and now they're affecting your feelings as well. Are you so sure that they're not trying to just make you feel? You know, I feel like they're manipulating you here. They're
always manipulating.
they're trying to
us.
make you go off the handle and feel things. Now you already said this man was dead, and now they told you where to go see him. Sounds to me like they're leading you around by the tip of your noses there.
Well, we don't really have a lot of options right now.
Should we go straight to the facility and take him out?
No, I have an idea. We should go to this John Johnson's office.
But Justin has a point. What if they're trying to trap us?
We're already trapped.
We're
Do you not
already
get that?
trapped.
We're trapped in this town.
But what if they're gonna ambush us there? Instead, we could ambush them somewhere else.
Lucas.
You think with trackers inside of us, we're gonna be able to ambush them?
I don't know.
Do you know how
Well,
trackers work?
do I have a tracker
Then why does
inside me?
anything matter? Why are we even talking about anything?
Okay.
I want to see Bert.
Oh, all right. I mean, he's a friend, so. Okay.
Do you know if they're tracking me too?
I don't know why they would. I don't feel like you got anything to do with any of this. I don't remember you ever being experimented on, do you? I know that these unfortunate kids here all been put through the ringer and experimented on at the facility and probably ended up just like me with all sorts of pins and needles in them.
Lucy, you could be a
Maybe-
spy for us too.
Maybe I can go places that you guys can't.
Yeah.
so they can't trace us.
Maybe you can come with us as backup when we take the homeless guy to see Devil Dad.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, one thing at a time. I want to see Bert. I have an idea. Mylin, you need to come with me.
Okay. Where are we going?
We're
Can I come?
Yes.
Are you just gonna leave me here?
No,
We-
just
Can
No,
you
we're
drive?
hoping
Let's
you
all
were
stay
going to give us a
together.
lift.
Yeah. All right.
Let's just stay together.
Let's just stay together. Okay.
Also, Lucy's the only one that has a car.
I have the car, you guys.
All right. So do you all make your way down the
Let's walk
hill?
to the car.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get down there. Your car's there. Everything seems normal. Justin seems real skittish, though. He's not. He seems really, really nervous. Just not sitting well with him, any of it. Okay. you make it to the
Okay.
car.
All right, where are we going?
We're going to the Rock and Mineralogy Societies. Here, I have the address right here.
All right, cool.
I ripped it out of the phone book.
You're gonna direct me?
Yeah, it's down the street.
Great.
Far end of the town. Makes sense that they would put the Rock Society place next to the Rocks Quarry.
Does make
I want to
sense.
take the front seat before anybody else gets it.
Okay.
All right, everybody get in.
Shotgun.
All right. So you get in the front seat. You start moving that way. As you start heading towards the Rock Society, Justin just keeps looking out the window up towards the research facility on the hill, shaking his head. And you keep catching him kind of staring at you. And then when you catch eyes with him doing it, he looks really uncomfortable and looks back down and can't just make eye contact with you.
Dad, are you okay?
Oh, no, not at all.
What's
Not
going
one
on?
bit. You just. I can't help but thinking, like, I messed everything up so much in that make-believe world. And maybe I could make things right in the real one and get to know you a little bit better and not spend so much time out in the forest talking to creatures that don't talk back because it's easier. It's people like us, we're not really good with other people. It's easier to be out there alone in the... It's just easier. And, maybe I could do things right. Maybe there's... maybe this is an opportunity, to fix some things.
Yeah, I think we would all like that.
So you pull up to this building. You notice it's got a lot of stones and things stacked outside of it. And it's just like an office, but with lots of different types of rocks and things like that set up around it. And not a place that a lot of people ever show up at. So the second you show up, you see movement inside. As you see someone stand up, and you see the door open and kind of peering out.
Hey, it's me. Hello? I'm the park ranger.
You're dead too. How many came back?
Hi.
Is it John Johnson? Hey, we're looking for our friend. Remember our friend, Bert? Kind of bigger guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, would you like to say hi?
Yes.
Come on.
What? Guys.
Come on.
Guys. He has Bert.
Bert's here?
Yeah.
Yeah, they told me where to find him.
Okay.
Who told you?
Well, wait, is that a trick question?
No. Who told you where to find him? We've been looking for him for a week.
Oh. So as you walk in, he just kind of points and reveals this solid rock statue on the other side of the room of Bert's body, like reaching up towards the sky, cheeks puffed, arm out, whole body solid stone.
I rush up and I I touch it and I knock on it and
Sounds, when you touch it, sounds like every cell in that body has turned to stone.
Is it
I-
a memorial statue?
I told you they're messing with us here.
I need each of you to roll your grit. Difficulty of 12. If you fail, you will, everyone except Lucy, but if you fail this difficulty of 12 grit roll, the grief will overcome you and you will start to be using your powers uncontrollably.
2.
Nine.
8.
What was it? 12?
Yeah.
Do I have any tokens?
You have 6.
Do I have any tokens?
Lucas, you have 0.
Sweet.
I shall use 3 of those tokens.
Okay.
How about me?
Malika, you have 3.
No, that only gets me to 11.
It's less of a failure if you want to
Okay,
use them.
I'll use all of them.
Okay. So you start to feel this hurt overwhelming you as you're knocking on the body of Bird, as you start to glow this white light. You're overcome with grief completely. Everyone in this room starts to feel a sharp pain in their head as every thought that's currently consuming Lucas is within your own. Lucas, run me through what's going on right now.
I'm thinking about Bert and how I saved him the first time I saved him. And I'm thinking about the way that he looks right now is similar to the way that he looked whenever he was sinking and I reached for him. And it's the same face, and I know. And I'm thinking I should have been there.
How are you reacting? All of you see these images flashing in your heads of this time this small boy pulled this much older boy out of a river and pulled him up out of the water as he coughed and came to life. And as this just keeps replaying over and over again, the images of the stone and all these memories of looking down up at, from below, up at this figure who feels like an older brother, like a friend, like a role model guiding. And you start to hear these sounds outside of crashing and crying, and as you turn and look out the window through the pane, you notice John Johnson has the same wretched look on his face. Everyone in this town, everyone in this vicinity just felt the pain of Bert's death. Just felt the pain and saw everything you all have been through. Every emotion, every feeling you've had in relationship to Bert is felt and shared by every single person in this town. And not everyone survives it. As they're overcome with guilt, the ones at the wheel lose control. The bystanders that get hit, it's something that rings throughout. And as it passes, there's a calm. A silence that overtakes everyone. As each of you, bleeding from the nose, feels this sharp pain in your head that you've never felt before. A place you can't touch, a place you can't reach. Like a migraine behind the eye, but somewhere else. A part of your head you've never felt the pain in before.
Guys, what's happening?
I look at Mylin, but I'm not looking at her. Scott.
Why do you want to talk to Scott?
Scott, get out of there. And I want to use my ability if we have any tokens. You said I'm already
You have 2.
glowing. Okay. to get him to come out of Mylin's body, just like when he was running around like a figure of light.
Okay. It's going to be a difficulty of 12.
You piece of poop.
That was a make-believe universe, and things worked a little differently there.
Split those dice.
Explodey boys.
I didn't explode the last time. I actually got a 4, so... Oh no. It's just a 5.
Yeah. You do glow, though, and you reach out, and you're yelling for Scott as this beam of light comes over and hits you in the chest, and you feel it as you feel this, like, fight going on inside you as Scott's trying to regain some control. What do they want? What do they want me? What am I supposed to do? What the fuck's going on?
I don't know what Scott wants
What
to
was that?
supposed to do.
Why the hell am
Scott.
I feeling feelings for that piece of shit, man? That guy's the reason I'm dead. I shouldn't care.
Can he hear me?
Yeah?
Scott, I think you can go inside of Bert's body. You have to work with me.
Bert's body, he's stone. He's dead.
Said he's stoned and he's dead.
You don't know if he's dead. He's a rock. He can be frozen in time.
What? This sounds fucking stupid.
Scott says you sound fucking stupid. I think you're gonna have to do better.
I don't understand. I don't like feeling feelings for that piece of shit. And whoever, it was him. It was that little shit, that little turd that he fucked up everybody. He could fucking kill everybody with one thought, man. This is some bullshit. I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask to feel all this shit.
I didn't ask for you to be inside my head, but, you know, welcome to the club of getting things we don't want.
No, this is fucked up.
You don't think
I'm gonna
this
do
is
something
fucked
about.
up?
No, that kid's like, he's unhinged, man. So you're still like shaking and crying and unable to control, and it's like there's this calm and then there's this silence, but there's a concern because you're not done grieving, and you don't currently have control. It's Justin's like, oh no, I feel like this was all. They wanted this to happen. You walked right into it. I tried to tell you. They're just wanting to see what would happen. It's all just one big game to them. We're all just little toys that they're moving around on a little piece of paper. This doesn't matter to them. None of it matters. They just wanted to see your reaction.
I want to try again.
I will not let you. That will not work. His body is dead. I will say it as many times as I can. It will not work. Bert's dead. His body is rock. It's stone. Every cell in his body, I made that clear. If you want to keep trying, you can, but I will make repercussions for each time. If you're in grief and you want to do it as a person enrolled, you can, but there will be repercussions for trying to push it.
All right, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm just saying. I try to make it as clear as I possibly could as a GM. Find other solutions.
I'm gonna leave.
So you walk out the door. Okay, what are you doing?
Mika, where are you going?
As you walk out this door, you see out in front of you a small sense of chaos has broken out. As Lucas overthrowing everyone's heads and their minds was felt by everyone. Everyone knows they just shared that. And they just felt the pain all over again, like they did a year ago when all those kids died, all those people died. It was felt. And there's a concern, a confusion, and panic. But it allows you to kind of go unnoticed in this moment, as there are bigger concerns.
Lucas. I hate this town, and I hate everything that's happened, and I hate those people that experimented on him. And I think we just release that devil guy on them. Cares what happens, doesn't matter, nothing matters anymore. I say let's let him out, let them have to deal with him.
What if the devil guy did this?
How could he from in there? He didn't do this. What we're living in right now, he didn't kidnap us and keep us locked in that facility and experiment on us. He says he hates them. He hates the way they treat people. Maybe he'll do something about it. I don't know what else to do at this point. Bert's gone. Half the town is probably gone after all that.
Can you roll your charm? We'll say difficulty of 8. If you succeed, Lucas will start to calm down.
Don't I have 3 tokens left?
You do?
I shall use those with my 5.
Okay.
So sad. I have the D20 for charm too. It's really pathetic.
Okay. So, as Mylin begins talking to you, though she's upset, though she's just as in as much pain and hurt as you are, the fact that she's able to find some reasoning starts to calm you down as you start to regain control a little bit, and that pain that you felt in the middle of your head disappears.
Lucy, can you take us back to the house so we can go to the basement?
If that's what you want to do.
So you're asking for her to take you...
To drive us back to the house to where we can get access to the basement.
Malika, what are you doing?
Are they still inside?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna wait for them.
So you're just standing outside. What are you doing, though? Are you...
Thinking.
Okay. So you're standing outside just thinking about what to do next. Is that an agreed upon action, or you all wanting to...
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go. Let's get Malika.
Okay, so, you know, I hate to bring up variables here. It seems unfortunate to do so in this kind of moment and everything, but, they very clearly wanted that to happen. It's like they wanted to see what would happen when they
Yeah, but they probably
took your world away from you a little bit.
think we're gonna attack them.
I don't know about that. I don't think attack is something they think of. If it's an experiment there, it's like everything you do is a measured action that...
The plan makes sense now, Justin. We go give Scott to the devil guy, and then we kill all the people associated with Dr. Inman. It's easy.
Do you have a better plan?
You know, I think whatever we do, it should be what they don't think we should do.
I don't think they're expecting us to let the devil guy out.
I don't think they even know about that.
I know. That's why I think.
Because
it's
as
the
far as
best.
they're concerned, it probably looks like you're in your house. But
So what a surprise that they're gonna get.
I don't know if it's a good idea for all of us to do that. It's who knows what that guy is capable of, and I don't want to put my daughter in the line of whatever the hell that is.
Yeah, I don't know if we should let him out.
I mean, if you do, though, I don't think it's something you all got to do. Let's divide and conquer here.
Lucy could give us a ride and drop us off. And you two could go be father and daughter and get ice cream.
There's so much other stuff going on right now.
We'll take care of it.
I can't get ice cream at a time. I gotta be doing. If I need to do something else, I gotta be doing something more useful.
Ice cream's very useful.
Malika, you see a car pull up. A black car. Sedan. Dr. Inman gets out of a back seat as he adjusts his tie. I assume you found your friend. would you happen to know how? We hoped our friend could tell us, but he seems to be perplexed. The only person we thought outside of our own team might be able to answer that question.
I'm not telling you anything.
As far as we know, your friend was one place. And then at the bottom of the lake. Like that. And you have no idea how that possibly happened.
I'm not the one with the PhD.
Ah. I can understand why you're upset. I can. Really. But you see, you all made a scene. We were willing to let you continue playing make-believe, hiding out, but we're going to have to bring you in. This is a little more attention than we would like.
Do we have any energy tokens?
I'm gonna attack him.
You have one.
I'm gonna try and fly to my house.
You're not outside yet, so you don't see this.
Oh, okay.
This was just Malika that was outside.
Okay.
So you're going to attack.
Yeah, what kind of tokens do we have?
Well, I mean, you have one energy token,
Mm-hmm.
and you have 2 other tokens. So
I'm a ranger. You gave me a penalty on my flight because I have a lot of supplies.
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna attack him with something from my kit.
Okay. So
Maybe a flare to the face or something like that.
Okay. So you pull a flare out of your bag and pop it off. Go ahead and roll your
Righteous.
fight. Difficulty of 7. What is it?
I have a D6.
You have 2 tokens.
Sweet.
Exploding?
Sweet.
All right, so that's a 10. So you pull out your flare from your pack and just
Eat it!
right in his face as this flare lands in his eye socket and his head goes back, shooting off up into the air as he falls to his knees. And you see 2 more individuals come out of the car. It was a black sedan. He wasn't the only one.
Oh
that
man, I was
gonna
gonna
be in
drive that car away! I was gonna drive that car away!
there. The 2 that were in the front seats get out of the car and immediately first go to rush and help Dr. Inman. As you kind of turn and look, one of them immediately draws a gun and points it at you. Stop right there. On the ground right now. Down. You fucking freak, on the ground. So these are like security detail guys. These are not people like the doctor. They know what you are, and they're frightened of it.
I don't got anything to live for anyways. What do you want with me?
All right, so you all hear the sound of the flare going off outside and the light that kind of streams in from it. As you all turn and look out the front, you see Dr. Inman with this flare in his face as this stream of flame and light is burning the side of his face off as he falls to the ground, and these 2 individuals are out there helping him, one of them with a gun on Malika.
Are there any useful items?
What
I
do we
can find?
do? Can't you
There's gotta
discover
be a ton
useful
of rocks.
items? Can't you? It's an everyday useful item. That's what you can discover.
For one,
What?
Lucy, you use that. Tell me what you find in this rock society.
Rock
It's an office.
Society.
chisel
There's got to
thing.
be pickaxes or some types of sharp
Pickaxe for
weapons.
sure.
Yeah. Okay. I'm picking up the pickaxe.
You pick up a pickaxe.
Can I get one for everybody, or I only get one?
It's just for you.
It's
That's
just
your
for me.
token.
All right. I got the pickaxe.
So you grab this pickaxe. What do you do?
Oh no! What are you doing there?
He's got a gun, Lucy.
It's just these are
Okay,
not
wait,
people that you mess with here. It's
whoa.
not. You know what?
We got to figure out a way to distract them and get out of this.
You know. All right. You said you know what to do, right?
There has to be a back entrance, right?
You
there
said
has
you
to be
know
a way
what
to
to
get
do.
around them.
How to unleash hell on these people, right?
Yeah.
Go. We'll take care of this.
Okay, and I run out the back door and I try to fly home.
I'm gonna say there's no back door, but there's a back window.
Back window.
So you're gonna like lift up the window
Uh-huh.
and fly out. Okay, that's an energy token. And I'm just gonna say it's pretty easy to fly for you, so I'm gonna say a 5.
2d8, right?
2d4.
Right. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
6.
That's 6.
Woo.
You open up the back window and
Woo. Bye, guys.
take off.
Bye.
As Justin's like, okay, all right. Lucas, there. Are you? You're just a kid. And he notices now, like your nose is bleeding too, and you look extremely tired. You've exhausted yourself in all of this a lot. So I don't feel like you've got much power right now, and you're just a kid. So he looks at you, and he notices this. Just give me that. Just go out the window. Get him out of here. He's just
What are you going to do?
He's just a kid. Rangers got to stick together. We have a responsibility to this town to protect it from forest fires and, you know, population outbreaks of deer, bears.
Yeah, this is a little
And
bigger than that.
I know. I'm aware of that. But I have a responsibility. And, you know, it's what you got to do. And that's what just take the kid and get him out of here.
I will be careful.
Okay. All right.
We need both of you to get out of there.
All right.
All right.
Go.
Lucas, let's go.
So this guy's got this gun pointed at you on the fucking ground. Just, what the fuck did you do, freak? Are you responding or are you just getting down?
I'm putting up my hand slowly, but I'm like, oh, he looks bad shape. That doctor, oh, he's not gonna be able to see ever again. You should take him to the hospital or something.
Shut up, freak! Which one is this one? Which one is this one? Is this the mind thing? I don't. Which one is this? As they're panicking, trying to like, as they're panicking with each other, trying to put out the flame on Dr. Inman's face. As that one's holding the gun, and he turns his head down, and he's yelling at them like, "Which one is this?" And you're looking up at him. In that moment, you see Justin come up from beside, and with that pickaxe, take it right into his neck, as it just sticks in there. As immediately just, oh shit! Oh! As that guy falls to the ground, blood spewing out of his neck, and you see the gun drop out of his hand.
Okay.
And the other one is kind of with Dr. Inman, but he sees this happen. Justin sees it happen. You see it happen. You're all kind of looking at each other as Justin then kicks the gun off the ground towards you.
All right. I grab the gun, and I point it at that.
Oh, I hit that guy right in the neck there. Holy shit. Oh, son of a... That face is melted off.
I did that.
Oh my God. Oh, they're okay. Right in the neck.
Justin.
I can't.
It's Justin just starts throwing up
Justin,
on the ground.
As he's turning around, I'm gonna take care of the other guard.
When you say take care, you're going to shoot? Okay.
We've just become murder hobos.
This is a ranger skill. Ranger skill.
Everybody
So
just
plus
like
one?
the adorable.
What? How difficult is it?
I'm going to say it's a 5.
I
roll your-
automatically succeed. Anything 12 or lower, I automatically succeed if it's a ranger skill.
Okay, you are trained in guns, so
I took care of him.
he looks up at you, puts his hands up, and like that, Shot rings out. Lights out. Dr. Inman's on the ground. Flare still kind of as the left side of his face is like burning, just singeing off from the heat of this flare inside his eye socket. As Justin kind of puts his hand on your, okay, we gotta get out of here. I sent the kids away. They gotta.
Wait, where'd they go?
I don't know. I sent them away. It was not safe here.
Oh, away where?
I don't know. I told them to get out of here, to take care of each other. I don't not. It wasn't time to think. You shot a flare to that man's face. We overreacted. Everything happened so fast. I hit that guy in the neck with the pick. We gotta go. There's gonna be more. They know where we are. They know what's happening. There's so many of them.
I'm gonna take the keys of the guard. Let's get in the car.
Okay. All right.
Justin.
They're
backbone.
All right, backbone. But what the fuck do we do? Because they know. I'm sorry. I am overwhelmed right now. I have had enough. What do you think they're? What do we do? They're gonna. Ranger station? Maybe I don't.
No.
We got
to get that homeless guy.
Why the? What? Why? Why?
Because we're gonna make a deal with the devil.
But what does he have to do with it?
He's gonna take care of the rest of the problems for us.
No, who? What's the homeless man got to do with it?
He's the shell for the devil.
What?
Get in the car. I'll explain later.
Okay, he gets in the car. You land at your house. You hear the sounds of helicopters in the distance. It's happening. You know they're coming. They're not that far away. What do you do?
I'm going to make my way down to the basement as quickly as possible.
So you just go in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you run over and you go in. And as you run down the steps and you get in, it's just quiet. There's no one there. What do you do?
I open the basement door.
No, I mean, you already did that. You ran down the steps. You're in. Yeah, but it's quiet in there. No one addresses you. It's just a long hallway.
Hello?
Yes.
Dad?
Mylin, I presume, as you hear. And he walks out from around a door corner with Lucas's younger sister in tow.
We met before.
Yes. Yeah, I'm aware. But I cannot say that I'm happy to see you right now.
Okay. Isn't this what you wanted? You wanted me.
I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to Scott.
Oh. Okay.
But this is not what I asked. You see, he is not here. He cannot be here. You need to let him walk through that door.
Okay, I guess I'll try again. Can I go back out?
As you turn around, there's a door behind you. As you open that door, it opens to inside the research facility.
I don't think this is
As the door closes, almost shifting on a plane, the door's still there behind you. But you're in the research facility right now. It appears to be being rebuilt. This room appears to be an office. You see a picture of your father on the wall, your late father. Where did you go? Why am I just now? What? I went dark again. I don't fucking like it when you do that.
Hey Scott. Guess what? I'm gonna let you drive my body, but I would recommend taking the door behind you because we're in the research facility and we gotta get out of here.
What the fuck are we doing here? God
I know.
Damn it,
so
woman! You got up to some
I'm
weird
just recommending
shit.
you take that door, because if not, it's gonna be bad.
Fuck me.
Okay, good luck.
No. I feel trapped right now. You.
And then I just like retreat into like in my mind, and I'm like try and like push him forward.
So he unwillingly
Suck it.
kind of comes forward, as you are now Scott, in this facility, and it appears the Traveler put Scott in a position where he couldn't fly away, couldn't run. It's either into the arms of the people in the facility or back. And as Scott's thinking this, the alarms in the facility go off. He starts to see people down at the end of the hall. He's unnoticed, but he sees them running. People with guns, uniforms, moving out, running down the hall. So he turns, opens the door, closes it, and hides. And that's when he hears, "Nope. Please, young man, stand up. Let me see you. Let me get a good look at this freak aberration." You're Scott. You are now Scott's body.
What the hell? How the fuck did I get my body back? Who the fuck are you?
I am the rightful creator of that body you've been inhabiting. It's mine. I made it. It's my property, not yours. You stole it from me.
Look, I don't know what the fuck any of that means, but I want to get the fuck out of here.
Yes, that's not happening. You see, I need someone. I'm just so excited. I can't even contain myself right now. It's hard for me to place thoughts. I did not think this moment would ever actually happen. It was on the tip of my tongue, so close for so long. So many moving parts, the pieces coming together. Yeah, I apologize, but please follow me.
Where the fuck are we going?
This is the hallway. There is no other way to put it. It is what you see. It is exactly that. It is the hallway.
Okay, lead the way.
You misunderstand me. This is the way. It was the way. It will be the way. These are the doors, the outlets, the places that some may travel. And these are your keys.
So what the... Are you fucking saying I can just go where the fuck I want?
No. See, that is not what I'm saying. I'm saying that these are the doors, and here are the keys. Others may travel. They may pass through. They may briefly say hello before you bid them adieu, but you really have only this one responsibility. That is all. You are now no longer dead, you see. You have a purpose. You will no longer be sharing the thoughts and emotions of that of a 17-year-old girl. You are your own man now, Scott. You see, now
Shit.
you have the responsibilities and the life that only some could dream of. You are an eternal.
What the fuck you mean? Responsibilities.
You exist outside, but inside it all. You are nothing but everything. You are alive. Is that not what you pleased, what you asked for, what you begged for, what you stole? That was rightfully mine.
I mean, yeah.
There were unforeseen consequences, of course. I did not mean for it to take this long. I've been looking for you for a long time. You see, the body the shoveler brought me was a shell, empty. Mind you, a side effect of my involvement. It is not often, and you will find this in due time. When you try to reach out, you must reach onto something, some part of your past, something that can connect you to another thing, and it will be difficult for someone like yourself, given how worthless your life has been and will always be, despite your new responsibilities. You are not a person of great intellect, I would consider as well, which I think will please some, as I was a troublemaker in some ways. Though I'm sure you will do that, I don't find you to be smart enough to figure out how to do it in the first place. Is any of this making sense to you?
No.
Good. Great. So, these are your keys.
Okay.
That is all. Now, Tanya, we shall be leaving. Thank you, Scott. I owe you my life, but I will never repay it.
Whatever, dude.
Enjoy your time in eternity. Oh, one last favor. As he takes Scott's hand and moves the key over to the door, turns it, and lets go. Oh, thank you. As he takes Tanya and then takes his left hand and kind of draws a circle and pulls out with his other hand Tammy. Now this will just not do. This was never right in the first place, and my first mistake that I must amend, that I must fix, was the fact that you two were ever split in the first place. As he takes his hands and he takes the skull of Tanya and the skull of Tammy, and he just starts to push them together as their two faces hit and start to merge like Play-Doh
This is some fucked up shit.
inside of each other as it's kind of reformed. Tanya, Tammy, whichever it is you prefer, let's get you home. As he walks through the door.
This is fucking stupid. And then I, as Scott, try to walk through the door as well.
As Scott tries to walk through the door, he's kind of immediately hit with this invisible barrier.
What the fuck is
kind
this
of, like,
bullshit?
Orange energy kind of as Scott goes and like turns and opens a door, a giant open room opens up in front of him. In this room, what would Scott like to be in it?
I feel like you would know better than me. I don't know.
No, please tell me, what would Scott like to be in this room?
A bunch of beer and some whiskey and some girly magazines and like a schlubby kind of couch. Yeah.
Swimsuit posters.
Yeah.
That, not real women, just dirty magazines. As he walks in,
Let's be real. This guy's never touched a real woman in his life.
as he walks in thinking he got out, but really it's just another room in an endless amount of rooms that go on for eternity. You two, where did you drive?
I think we drove to my house.
Okay.
Right.
Sure.
So you went to your house. You drive to your house.
I got
You
shotgun.
pull up and you get out. You see a man standing at the front of the door. This man is Dr. Inman. His face looks fine. Just a moment ago, you saw his face burn to a crisp. He's got a little bag with him. And he's wearing a hat. Very calmly standing at the top of the stairs. No. Don't. Please don't go.
Stand behind me. This guy's a creep.
Did we get out of the car? We're still in the car.
He got out. So I'm going to say he got out. And
I'm still sitting in the driver's seat.
just. I apologize for my associate. Can we start over?
No. Who's your
Lucas, Get back in
associate?
the car. Get back in the car.
I have to take care of this.
I think we should leave. His face was blown off a second ago.
As he's walking forward, arms out, he puts down the case on the ground next to him. Please, start over. Just a moment of your time. Is that okay?
Start talking.
We want to start over. Try things different. This got out of hand.
Lucas, don't trust him.
I
It's
don't.
between my associate and myself.
Don't worry, I don't trust him.
You have no reason not to. I withhold nothing from you. Please ask me anything.
Why are
I'll
you
tell
doing
you.
this?
What kind of powers do you have?
I have none.
You froze my family.
Technology is a lot different than what it is you possess.
So you don't have powers that could keep me from making you kill yourself right now.
I do not have powers that could do that, no.
But
I
you have
years of
technology.
experience. Research, time, effort. Things of that sort. I would prefer not to. If we could go the route. You see, if you do something to me, they'll just send another. And another. And another. Another. I'm replaceable. You're not. You're important to them. I'm not.
I can find whoever the person is who's sending these people.
That's highly unlikely. You'll meet them one day, I'm sure. My employer doesn't... I'm sorry. Can we start over?
Still
we
waiting.
would like to do this differently. Please, ask me anything, and I'll tell you.
Who's your employer?
You see him kind of tilt his head as he nods. Synchronity.
First and last name of your employer.
There is no name. My employer is a company.
Who's your boss?
I do not have a boss. I report to my employer, and I do what they ask of me. I'm only allowed to know what I'm allowed to know.
Who owns your company?
Synchronity.
Why would you work for someone who doesn't have a face?
I'm confused by your question. It's a job.
You get paid?
Of course, I'm rewarded handsomely for my services.
And you're okay with being a pawn like that? Taking money from people you don't even know who they are and attacking kids? Must be a real cool job.
Yeah, we use our powers to help people.
Can you roll your flight for me, difficulty of 12?
My flight
Flight.
is 6 + 1. Okay.
Oh boy.
That's going to be tough. Hope for exploding.
Oh boy. Explode.
4.
Nope.
You take a bullet to the head. As very quickly a gun is drawn, silenced, as it goes through the windshield of the Datsun, and you see the blood splatter on the back of the windshield. As this individual then takes one step closer to you.
Turn that gun around and shoot yourself. I have no energy tokens, I'm sure.
Nope. As you try that, you notice his left hand is holding a device. And you feel blood dripping from your nose. I asked and I hoped we could do this differently, but I'm afraid this is now the only way.
This won't be good for you.
You'll never see me again. In that moment, you feel a poke in your neck as your world goes dark.
I don't know where the kids went. Do you think they're up at the house or?
I don't know where the kids are. Maybe we should leave them a message or something.
Okay, how do you suppose we do that?
I don't know. It's a dumb idea, I guess. I guess we were about to find the homeless person.
Okay.
All right,
He hides
so
behind the liquor store.
oh, that's where we found him last time, and you found him last time, and I don't know if he'd go right back there, but we could
Well,
always
the
look. You see,
liquor-
they're coming for us. They know where we are. They're gonna follow us.
What do you think we should
And that's
do?
towards the direction of the facility. Let's just go. Let's just drive as fast as we can, as far as we can, as long as we can, until the road stops. And
Out of
maybe
town?
Make ourselves put us in a Portland's not that far away. Let's head to Portland, and we could just put ourselves in as public a place as possible. Make it hard for them to do anything to us, and then make. No, I can't. I can't. My daughter. No, I.
You don't know where the kids went. Maybe that's the way to make a message. I think you're onto something, Justin. Maybe we make a ruckus. We get on the news. That's how we'll send them a message. Let's get out of this town. I hate this place. I'm not even from here.
Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's go. It'll take a while to clean all this up. I figure we got a little bit of a head start.
Right.
I will send a message. No good for my daughter anyway. I can't imagine what it would do to her mother to see me again.
Don't talk like that. We'll sort it out on the road.
All right. So he spins the car around.
While he's driving, I'm gonna be searching the car for answers, information.
Okay. You're searching. The car is like impeccably clean. You don't really see anything in there at all. Except the doctor's briefcase.
Try to open it.
It's locked. So he's driving along down this highway. And then as you're kind of messing with this briefcase, you feel the car coming to a slow. Is that? And the window rolls down. Mylin! Get in the car. We're getting out of here. And you see Mylin as she's walking in the woods. As she looks over, she nods at you. And then turns and walks the other direction.
Back into town.
No, just off through the woods. What the hell? The hell's she doing? What was that all about?
I don't know.
Okay. All right. Let's just keep... Oh no, what the hell is this? What in good goddamn... And you look up in front of you, you see the Ranger truck.
Uh-huh.
With the little Ranger light on. The F-150.
Who's in the driver's seat?
Pulling up. It's a man you don't recognize, but he's wearing a full Park Service uniform. As the sun's just going down, or it's kind of twilight hours, the sun's going down, this car opens a door, flashlight out. I'm real sorry, but I've been asked that y'all are going to have to get out of your car. We're not allowed to let anyone come this way. There's been an unfortunate accident in town, and police got their hands full and asked me to keep this road clear. So if you could just get out of your car. Please. Don't make this any harder than it has to be. I'm just a park ranger.
Is there anything suspicious about his identity? Do I trust that he's a park ranger?
Sure.
Justin.
Yeah. This,
Backbone. Let's go.
to do what? That's a ranger.
Floor it.
We got a code.
Floor it.
I'm not gonna...
Let's go.
You want me to run over the park ranger?
No, he's on the side of the car.
No, he was in front of you. He blocked the road, and he's got a flashlight shining in through your windshield. He blocked the road in front of you.
Justin, why don't you go out and talk to him?
Okay, what are... All right, they're Okay, hi, hello. I'm a dead park ranger here. Justin, old park ranger. You probably took my job. You know, actually, in this world, you probably took the job of the other girl in the car that you also think's been dead for a year now. That's Malika in there. The one you took her job. She took mine whenever I killed myself. But I'm not really me. I was from an alternate dimension. You see, in this world, I put an ice pick in my. You probably heard the story long ago and all the rumors that surrounded it. But I came from that mind of that of an 11-year-old or a 16-year-old and 11-year-old's kind of brain. It's been a real weird couple weeks here, if you don't mind me saying. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, yeah, I believe everything you're saying. Just, you know, just turn around and go back into town. If you're an old ranger, you know, I'm sure you understand. I'm not one, you know how these things work. The town asked me to do it. I'm going to do what they asked me to do. So please go turn around, get back in your car. Well, you see, I can't do that, mister, because my friend in there, Malika, they said, we got to get out of town because the people that have probably told you that you can't let us get out of town are bad people, you see, and we got to go tell everybody. We got really bad people in there, and, you know, we got to get the word out. Things are really bad. You don't want to go back. I mean, there's people with mind control powers. I'm sure you felt our friend. That was our friend. We didn't know he had even died. It was a real sad moment for now everyone involved, and we can't do it. And I'm backbone. As he turns and looks at you in the car. What do I do now?
How does the guy respond?
He's just got his light out. I need you to turn around and go back into town.
Okay. All right. We'll turn around.
Okay.
We'll see you later, Ranger. You're not from this.
Roger.
Ranger
Roger.
You're not from this zone, are you?
Well, I got transferred here. Miss, you died.
Oh.
I got transferred here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go make a correction in the newspaper. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
The newspaper at this time of night, I don't...
All right, bye. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Bye.
Oh, okay. I'm getting back in the car. Let's go. All right.
All right, Justin.
Oh, it's great to meet you, right? You keep protecting the wildlife and the animals and all that. More people like you out there make the world a better place. Don't trust the government.
All right, Justin. You want to lie low in the woods till we can sneak
I don't
out?
care what the fuck we do. I just want to get out of this situation as quickly as possible.
Cool. Let's just take another way out of town.
There's only one road in and one road out.
Not if you're outside of the car.
You want us to walk over the pass? You know, I'm starting to see why they picked this town.
Yeah, shit. Justin, we're both park rangers.
Yeah, why are you leaning in to tell me that? We're the only two people in the car.
What would distract Ranger Roger and get him out of our hair here? Brush fire?
Oh my god.
You are the demon incarnate. He pops the cigarette lighter in on the dash. You know, I've made a lot of sins since I met you. It looks like we're about to make some more. You hear it click. You sure you want to do this? We swore an oath to protect this forest.
Can't think of anything else.
All right. Together. As he grabs your hand.
Mm-hmm.
And he grabs with your hand and pulls out the cigarette lighter. As he throws it out. And you see a small little flame start. Oh no, we got a fire over here on the side of the road. As you see Ranger Roger. Oh no, all right. And he goes into the back of his truck to grab a fire extinguisher. All right, now let's floor it.
Let's go.
As he floors it and vroom, drives past Ranger Roger and makes his way out of town. As you all drive as far as you can as long as you can. Epilogue. Your eyes begin to awake. You're groggy. You don't know your name. In fact, you don't know who you are at all, but you see a room. Two faces who light up, excited to see you. Billy? Oh, honey, Billy's awake. James, Billy's awake. As this other man from the side of the room comes running in. Say, honey, get Billy, are you okay?
Who are you?
Billy, I'm James. He looks over at the other face that was smiling. You recognize this person looks like a nurse. He says, no, it's okay. He's just... Billy, this is going to be very hard for you. You've been in a coma for a year.
A coma?
Billy, I'm your father, James. This is your mother, Sherry. Don't you remember?
No.
They're looking at the nurse confused. The nurse says something along the lines of, it might take some time. There's a lot of damage. In your groggy vision, you notice out of the corner of your eye, looking through the door in, there's this man wearing a black suit with a tie. He's wearing a dark rimmed hat. He just kind of looks at you, turns, and walks away. And that is where we will end Kids on Bikes.
Sweet.
Wait, were we just his coma dream?
At least I don't get shot in the head. Damn.
Yeah, dang. That guy.
I like to think you got shot in the ear.
You can see the
you'll be fine.
adventures of Billy Baker in 2 weeks on the premiere of KOllOK 1991.
Oh shit, that's the name of my character.
Whoa.
Damn, I get it.
Whoa.
Good times.
Dying sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry about your
Super
brains. Oh, they were all like all over. Yeah, sorry about your car.
It's really aggressive.
You're gonna have to clean that.
Thank you all so much. Thank you to our players for joining us and for fledging out this world that will have a lot more importance than I think the audience realized until tonight. So this is awesome that everyone got to contribute so many ideas and so much to the show. Yes, the premiere will be in 2 weeks, first week of March. We have a lot more work to do, lot more work to do. This one could have gone 2 episodes, but you know, it was time to end it. It was time to end it. We had that option there if we needed to, but it was time to let it go, and we'll try to come up with something to do next week in between. But thank you all so much. This has been really fun. This has been really neat.
Yeah.
Sorry to brutally kill everyone except for... Well, I can't say too much about Billy Baker. I can't. But
what do you mean? I'm not dead.
Yeah, you're all
no, you're.
I'm technically not dead.
You're technically not
Car crash.
dead. You're also
Boom.
technically not dead from a technical standpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah, that will be
I'm not in
interesting.
control of my body, but I'm not technically
No,
dead.
you're in there somewhere.
Somewhere.
In there somewhere.
That's all that matters.
Oh, Bert in the chat says I'm dead. Yep. You are you are totally dead.
I tried.
So thank you all so much for your support tonight. We really do appreciate it. And just, I want to reiterate, your support, your tips keep the show alive. It's how we pay the cast. It's how we keep the lights on. It's how we allow these shows to continue. And the new show will be no different. If the new show, we don't hit our goals, the show will end. That's just the way it works. These shows only work if we hit our goals because that's how this whole network's built. So we'll be doing everything in our power to make as good of a show that we possibly can to keep it running and to keep it going and to keep it right there on the tip of your tongue. So thank you all so much. That's really all I got. Thank you for coming back and reprising your roles,
thank you.
Lucy, and
Thanks for
being
having
Justin's daughter.
Thank you.
And we will be back tomorrow with more wonderful content.
Woo!
Woo!
Bye, everybody.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.